Before you begin casting, gather the material that you will need. The amount of material may vary for each patient due to size and age of patient. The materials for the pediatric long leg cast are 2 3-inch white fiberglass rolls, 1 2-inch white fiberglass roll, 2 2-inch color fiberglass rolls, 3 3-inch cotton rolls, 3-inch stockinette scissors, and cold water. To prepare for the long leg cast, size the 3-inch stockinette from the metatarsal heads to proximal femur and leave about 4 inches extra on each end of the stockinette. Do not open the fiberglass until you're ready to apply it because it will harden when exposed to air. Lastly, make sure you have cold water. The positioning for the long leg cast is with the foot in neutral position and the ankle at 90 degrees, and then about 30 degrees flexion at the knee. After you're done, clean your area and discard the water. This is the material list for different stages of development, which includes infancy from birth to 18 months, toddlerhood from 18 months to age 3, preschool from age 3 to age 5, and early school years from age 6 to age 11. As you notice, the material is age appropriate. This is the material list for adolescent from age 12 to age 19, and adulthood from age 20 to above. As you notice again, the material is age appropriate. This is the long leg fiberglass cast. I'll be doing this portion on a pediatric patient. If you have 2 people, you're going to have one hold for you, one roll. But for this purpose of this video, I am going to do it just by myself and show you how I do it when you just have one person. So apply the stockinette and make sure you have age appropriate material. Have about 3 or 4 inches extra on both ends. You can roll proximal to distal, whichever way you feel comfortable doing. Apply the cotton 3 or 4 times above the knee in the same area, and then come down 50-50. When you get to the knee, you're going to fan fold bony prominences. So go ahead and fan fold the knee and keep going 50-50. The reason I do proximal to distal is because it gives me more time with the angles, and especially for the foot. I'll explain the angles here in a second. All right, done with this roll, so we're gonna grab another one. I'm just going to do proximal distal again. Doing 50-50. All right, you get to the heel, you want to do a fan fold and do a figure 8. I like to do start on the posterior side, and then where the ACL is, then go to the bottom of the foot. 50-50. Once you get the MP joints, you want to go about 3 or 4 times around. All right, and just tear it. Then you want to start with the fiberglass. Again, I'm going to roll proximal to distal. You want to have 20 or 30 degrees flexion at the knee, and then 90 degrees flexion at the. Then you want to have 90 degrees flexion at the knee. Then you want to have 90 degrees flexion at the ankle. You want to have at least an inch showing of cotton. This will fold over the fiberglass, protecting the patient's skin. Go about 3 or 4 times around. And then down 50-50. 50-50 overlay. All right. I'm not pulling no tension on this at all. Just letting the fiberglass flow right through my fingers. Now you can do this two ways. You can go ahead and roll the whole thing if you want to, or you can roll in the knee first and just let it dry for a second. Some kids are not very cooperative, such as this patient. So what you can do is just do the knee, just past it, and then let it dry for a second, and then continue rolling. You definitely want the 20 to 30 degrees flexion at the knee. Don't worry about the bone of the fiberglass right there. As you see in the video, once you put the patient in the correct position, it'll straighten itself out. Sometimes you just have to set it down for a second so you can roll the rest of the fiberglass, especially when going around the foot. Sometimes I like to use my body to help hold the patient, so it makes them more comfortable. You want at least half inch to an inch right here on the edge. Roll 3 or 4 times around, and then continue down 50-50. Remember, going around the knee, ankle, just like the elbow. You want to pick a ballerina spot and hit that spot going around, and then 50-50 on the back side here. And then continue up. See, once you get the patient back at 20 to 30 degrees at the knee, it straightens that out. You can cut this off if you want to. I just sometimes like to put an extra layer. All right, fall back to stocking up. See, this is why I like to lock down the knee so this doesn't happen. Okay. Then it's time to roll the color. This time I'm just going to start distal. Working my way 50-50. Pick that ballerina spot, 50-50. Ballerina spot, 50-50. All right. Go up 50-50. Remember, if you got any wrinkles, you need to fix that. You want the fiberglass nice and smooth. No wrinkles. It's important to move your fingers around a lot, or your palms, because those can create divots in the fiberglass. If you're doing the whole cast, remember it's important to be fast, because you can create divots in the fiberglass trying to put the angles back in right. 50-50. All right. Don't go all the way to the edge. You know, at least a good inch showing, or half inch. And then smooth it down, rubbing it down, getting it dry. Remember, you want 20 to 30 degrees at the knee and 90 at the ankle. Nice flat bottom. And that is the long leg fiberglass cast. This is the conclusion of this video, and thank you for your time.